Well, what about Social Security? Because isn't that doesn't that have a role in terms of how much I save for retirement? And the answer is yes, it absolutely does. But for our generations, it's not going to play as big of a role as it did for the baby boomers and the greatest generation before them, right? Right now, Social Security is in a bit of a troubling spot because we can project in the future and see that money coming into the Social Security system won't be enough to cover the benefits that should be paid out of the Social Security system. So, right now, just a quick and dirty way of how it works every month, every twice a month, I get paid, and part of that paycheck goes to Social Security. It's called FICA. And it goes straight out of my paycheck and into Social Security. Well, it goes in and then immediately turns right back around and goes out to someone who is already collecting Social Security. So my benefits don't aren't saved for me per se. I'm still owed that, but it's my money's not in a little lockbox there. It's out being paid to other people who have also paid into the system and are owed money as well. Um, so right now, the projection is that by 2035, um, Social Security will in effect go bankrupt, um, and will only take in about 79% of the benefits that it's paying out. Meaning that for myself, I don't expect, some people out there say Social Security won't be around for us. I think it will be around, but it will be limited in terms of what I can expect to get out of it. I'm not expecting full benefits. In fact, right now, 2035, 79%, okay, maybe 70% benefits. If you're conservative in terms of finances, right, in terms of your own person, I'm not talking political spectrum here, but in terms of your own political, or in terms of your own finances, if you want to be more conservative on that and more cautious, then maybe think, okay, maybe 50% of what I could be expecting. That way, if you're wrong and you're thinking it's 50% and then it turns out to be 70%, well, you prepared yourself for 50%. That 70% is like an extra 20% that you weren't expecting. It's good, right? But if you go the other way, where if you're expecting 70% and it gets cut down to 50%, you're in a lot bigger trouble, a lot more trouble on that. And so you gotta, be conservative and when you're planning for finances. So 2035. Now that amount or that date could come sooner too, because we have some politicians right now that are talking about um, suspending payroll taxes or getting rid of payroll taxes altogether. Well, payroll taxes are Social Security taxes. So if we get rid of payroll taxes, that means less money is going into the system, which means that 2035 date is going to come a lot sooner. So let's try to figure out, now that we've gotten the doom and gloom of it, let's think about what can we get out of Social Security? What should we expect as our full benefits? And I have a little so US News came out and said the average, and we're just going to use the average because that's what we're talking about all the time. The average American, the average this. If you're above average, great. If you're below average, okay. But when it comes to income scales, but let's just look at the average. Okay, the average Social Security benefit was $1,500 per month in January 2020. Okay, maximum could have been that you could get is 3,000 for 2020, but that's only if you make 137,000 over 137,000 or more over a 35-year career. So, but let's just go with the average. Okay, 1,500 a month, 2020. That comes out to about $18,000. If you wanted to round up and say $20,000, okay, that's fine. All right, so that's the average. That's the amount that I want y'all to use in your calculations. Okay, 18 to 20. Just identify what you're using and why. All right. Look forward to seeing what y'all do.